Football is famously a team sport, but sometimes those teams rely on just one player to carry them, whether for a short period of time or for a whole season, or even a couple of years. Right now, there are a lot of teams who are relying on just one player, and we'll talk about them in this video today. These are 7 players who are carrying their whole team right now. The most obvious one right now is Kylian Mbappé. He's been carrying Real Madrid since the beginning of the season and has not taken a break. This dude has been directly involved in 39 goals in 29 appearances for Real Madrid this season. It just feels like the club doesn't know how to score or win games when he's not on the pitch. And it's evidenced in the fact that the Frenchman did not start any of the last 3 games Real Madrid have lost across all competitions. Mbappé alone has been involved in more than 55% of the goals Madrid have scored in La Liga this season. He has scored 21 goals, while the club's next top scorer has managed just 5. Take away Mbappe's goals and Real Madrid would be in a completely different place this season. Looking at his form, it's no surprise why he leads the Golden Boot race in both the League and the Champions League this season. If Real Madrid will enjoy success in any of these competitions, it'll be almost entirely because of this one man. Meanwhile, in England, it's Dominic Szoboszlai who's carrying Liverpool right now. The Reds have struggled so much this season, but amidst all of that, the Hungarian midfielder has been the only bright spot. He's been scoring, assisting, creating and defending. This dude covers multiple different positions for Liverpool and he never fails to do an excellent job wherever he is. He has had a goal contribution in all Liverpool's Champions League games bar 1 this season. And in the game against Galatasaray where he didn't score or assist, it was because he played as a right back. He's currently 2nd for most assists and 3rd for most goal contributions in the Champions League this season. Mind you, he's played in 6 different positions for Liverpool this season. He's played as an attacking midfielder, right midfielder, defensive midfielder, centre midfielder, right winger and as a right back. To be moved around the pitch this much and still continue to produce quality performances is just incredible. He has been involved in 14 goals in 31 appearances for Liverpool this season. An excellent return for someone who gets moved around the pitch so much. Another Premier League player who's carrying his team right now is Harry Wilson. Since November, the Welshman has been one of the most informed players in the league, consistently coming up with important goals and assists to win Fulham points. Since he recovered from a knock on the 1st of November, Wilson has been directly involved in 13 goals in 15 appearances for Fulham, and most of them have been very big goals. He scored what turned out to be the winner against Spurs, assisted a goal against City, scored Fulham's only goal against Palace, was involved in all Fulham's goals against Burnley, assisted the winner against West Ham, opened the scoring against Liverpool and scored late winners against Chelsea and Brighton. You can confidently say that Wilson is the main reason Fulham are 7th on the table and in a real fight for a place in Europe next season. There's a couple more Premier League players on this list who are currently carrying their teams. Do you know who we're talking about? Take a guess in the comments and we'll see if you're right soon. While you're there, if you aren't yet subscribed to the channel, go do that right away so that you never miss out on our amazing content. Now let's head to the Serie A, where we look at Scott McTominay, who is currently carrying his team. If he doesn't score or assist, Napoli are in real trouble. Conte's men started the season brilliantly, but they've since fallen off. But in these difficult moments, it's been McTominay who's been trying to drag them through. He has been directly involved in 4 goals in his last 6 league games, including 2 goals which helped secure a very vital point against league leaders Inter Milan. But his impact has been felt more in the Champions League, where he's been directly involved in 5 goals in Napoli's last 5 UCL games. And remember, he's doing all of this from centre and sometimes even defensive midfield. This is a proper carry job we're seeing here. You know where else we're seeing a proper carry job? At PSG. Since Ousmane Dembélé returned from injury, he's put the team on his back, coming up with goal or assist game after game. He returned from injury in November, and since then, he's been directly involved in 9 goals in 9 appearances, most of them being very important. He opened the scoring in the Trophée des Champions final against Marseille, scored a brace against Lille, assisted PSG's only goal against Sporting, scored the winner in the league derby against Paris FC, and assisted the only goal against Auxerre. The truth is that PSG have not been at their best this season, even dropping to second in the league at some point. But Dembélé returned from injury, put them on his back, and has taken them back to top spot. You watch him go and you can see exactly why he won the Ballon d'Or. Now, remember we said that there are a couple more Premier League players on this list. One of them is Cristian Romero. He has easily been Spurs' most important player this season, and he's been very important in both boxes. He is such a solid defender, and when he's present, the team defends better. But he's also taken up a lot of goal-scoring responsibilities this season. He very recently scored 3 goals in the space of 1 week, which won Spurs important points in the league and the Champions League. The captain has been directly involved in 10 goals in 25 appearances for Spurs this season. Right now, he is Tottenham's second top scorer in the Premier League this season. For a centre-back, that is just incredible. Where would they be without him? Finally, Igor Thiago has been carrying Brentford this season. Everyone expected that the London club would suffer so much this season after they lost their coach and their best player in the summer. But Thiago rose and put the club on his back and has taken them to 8th place in the league, currently fighting for a spot in one of the European competitions next season. The striker has scored 16 Premier League goals this season and has already broken the record for most goals by a Brazilian in a single season in the English top flight. He's really chasing down Erling Haaland for the Golden Boot, and with the way he's been going, he just might beat the Norwegian to it. When Thiago doesn't score, Brentford most likely drop points, and we're not just saying this. In the last 6 occasions where Brentford have failed to win this season, Thiago didn't score. What does that tell us? The club is so dependent on his goals to win games. It's no surprise he's been directly involved in more than 48% of the goals the club has scored this season. We can't even begin to imagine what would happen to Brentford if Igor Thiago picks up an injury. Now, an honourable mention is Joan Garcia. This one is an unpopular opinion, which is why we've kept it as an honourable mention. Of course, Barcelona has a lot of impactful players. Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Rafinha, Fermin, Rashford, Ferran, Olmo and Lewandowski have all contributed to the team's success in different ways this season. So it's really hard to say that one person has carried the team. But in all of this, their new goalkeeper has been an unsung hero. He has made some really incredible saves which have kept Barcelona in games or outright helped them win points. He made a very important dying minute save in the Copa del Rey against Racing Santander, made 7 saves against Real Madrid in the Supercopa final which helped Barcelona win the trophy, made 5 saves and kept a clean sheet in the big game in the league against Villarreal, and memorably put up a man of the match performance in the derby against his former club Espanyol. Barcelona play high-risk football, so while they score a lot of goals, they're often very exposed at the back. So the role of the goalkeeper is one that can't be overlooked. Without Garcia, Barcelona would certainly not have been where they are right now, which is why, to some extent, you can say that he has carried the team. Do you agree with our assessment? Which other players would you say are currently carrying their teams? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the bell notification so that you never miss out on new content. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.